welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. We have finally finished our long-ass bus day. I'm gonna say this wrong, and I've looked up how to pronounce it. My brain will not commit it to memory. We are in Bin El Ouidane. Ouidane. It's French. We're in Morocco. The point is, this is the most gorgeous hotel we've ever seen. One of Mustafa's friends owns this hotel. It's on the side of a cliff overlooking a giant river. You can see mountains, you can see the sunrise. It is like living inside a tiny little perfect jungle. It's like a little oasis in the middle of the desert. It is absolutely perfect. We wish we could have stayed here for more than one night, but because we have to travel again tomorrow to finally get to our last destination in Marrakesh, we only have one night here. I am so glad everybody carried our luggage for us because there were so many stairs and my knee hurts, and I was like, dude, I'm so glad. These are the tours of some of the other travelers' rooms. I will not show you my room because it was still under construction when we got here. They were like, oh, we have to finish your shower, and I was like, oh, okay. The best part of the room is the view outside because it overlooks that river on some of the rooms. We had a little bit of downtime before we had to do dinner. So everybody kind of got their stuff into their room, took a little bit of free time. We all planned to meet back by the pool. But before we did that, we actually got to do our introductions because we have not had a moment, not one moment where the entire group was able to be together in an environment that was quiet enough to actually sit around and introduce ourselves. Here is the walk to my room, and here is my room. They are getting it cleaned up because it's still not ready, but that's my room. I headed down to the pool after dropping off my luggage because I couldn't really go in my room, so what was the point, you know? So I did not get cute for dinner. I just wore whatever I had on the bus all day. Some people even went swimming, but apparently the water was super duper cold. The water is cold in every pool so far, and I have not gotten in because I hate to be cold. Tonight, our dinner is a barbecue. We didn't really know what that entailed, but right now we're having this kind of like cauliflower mash with peanuts on top. That was a carrot soup, which was actually really delicious. And then they brought out all kinds of meat and started chopping it up on the table. There were meatballs, there were little chicken breast pieces, there were these zucchinis that tasted like pickles, and this is lamb, which I think has walnuts on top. I'm really not sure. Obviously, I'm not paying attention. I am doing something with Becky on the phone. Also, we do have a couple of vegan/vegetarians, and they got different dinners, of course. Oh yeah, and there was rice with little carrots, and that was the best part. That was good rice. Then we got this like French toast with dates and chocolate sauce on top. It was really, really good. Then after dinner, a couple of people decided to go swimming, and a couple of us decided to have a little bit of whiskey, and that led us to be the silliest and the most sleepy and the dumbest of all. We stayed up pretty late, sitting around and chatting and being stupid, and then trying to recreate a face I made, which was just awful. This is a live photo, and I'm almost embarrassed of it. Also, I need those. Amy, you have to put those in the photo circle if you haven't, because I have to see that. That is an atrocity. I don't know why, but it made us laugh for so long that we were like, okay, it's time for bed. My room is all finished, and those brown blankets were the nicest, warmest, softest things I've ever touched in my entire life. Also, as we're all in bed, we suddenly got a notification that Kai and Kara had frogs in their room. Although I think this is a toad, not a frog, but it's real cute. Here's my knee update. It looks like shit, but it doesn't hurt as much, so we're getting somewhere. But I did drop a water bottle on my foot this morning, so that hurts like a motherfucker. But I'm glad it was me and not someone else because I'd rather it be me. This is one of my favorite scenes from The Office. Break me off a piece of that fancy feast.